Ruler School is brought to you by Odyssey Games, where you can go to get singles for all your Force of Will and other trading card games, as well as these amazing patrons.
Extra special thanks to guest lecturer patron Ryan Lilly.
Thank you for your support. Enjoy the video.
Hey there, Rulers. Welcome back to Ruler School. Demo73 here, bringing you something pretty sweet. I'm doing a review. DKP Accessories sent me their Dragon Claw playmat system. It is very, very cool, and it's something that hasn't really been around before. A lot of people have taken this idea of like card gaming on the go and how do you apply it. DKP definitely has a really solid product for this. So the Dragon Claw is a magnetic playmat, and so the way it works is it's very much playing outside, playing while you travel, everything else. The playmat itself is magnetic, and then there are magnetic inserts that go inside the sleeves. Very thin, not going to damage the cards at all, and so your cards stick. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open this up. We're going to take a look at it and see what we think. We're just going to go ahead and dig right in. So right here at the top, as you open it, you have the little kind of backstory of DKP Accessories, how that got started, how to use it, some warnings as to like make sure that you're using the things right, and stuff like that. So because you're playing with magnets. So and then it comes with 4 packs of these little magnetic inserts. To get some stuff ready, I kind of already opened them, but I'll show you here. They are not thick. You can kind of tell they are thin. Essentially, think of it as you are adding kind of like a perfect fit, essentially, of weight to the sleeve behind the card. And they're very smooth. They're not rough around the edges, so they're going to definitely make sure that your cards don't get damaged. And then because your whole deck. I mean, like, obviously, tournament legality-wise, you'd have to talk to your tournament official as to whether or not they'd be okay with you playing with these in your sleeves, as long as every single one has a magnetic backing, though. I mean, it's an equal weight being provided to every card, so you're not really marking cards that way. But then we have those 4, so lots to be able to groove around with, and then we have the Dragon Claw itself. So first thing you'll notice is it's just a box, but it is very, like, it's not big. Like, it's... very, very portable. Like, this is about so you think of like a standard playmat tube. It's like maybe this long, right around. That sounds about right. It's smaller and it's more kind of like a rectangle rather than like a long rectangle. So very much designed to be portable, which is awesome. And it just slides right apart. So you just slide it out there, and then you got the 3 segments, and there are these notches in the side. So you just lock it in, lock it in. Lock it in, and there you go. You got your play space. So the other cool thing is the tray itself immediately becomes, a box for your stuff. So we can just take our deck here for Force of Will, bam. Take our stone deck for Force of Will, bam. And then we could have like Graveyard right here or something like that. And then you see there's the little divots and stuff with those are the magnets. But the whole thing's magnetic. And I've already sleeved up some stuff here. So let's go ahead and break out our handy dandy ruler. As you're looking at it, Hanzo here is just kind of stick really well. It's really easy to pick up the cards. That was one of the things I was concerned about, is like if you have it like on a narrow surface, is it hard to pick up? Nope, it's really easy. They just come down, and like you can see, I'll do this real quick. They don't come off. Like that's not moving. I'll flip it upside down. Hanzo's still right there. So it's not heavy at all, but it is a nice weight magnet, so it's not going to be letting go of anything. So then we've got our ruler here. We've got some runes. Let's go ahead and set up a rune deck, and you can see things stick on top of each other too. So like if I turn that, they do fall off a little bit, so you have to kind of be careful there in terms of layering. But if I don't layer them too much, so there's enough play surface there, they'll stay. Right, because obviously, weights of magnets are going to cut off, but you can set it up in such a way that things are going to stay still. And then, yeah, so we can draw some cards and call a stone. Sits really nicely there. We can tap it really easily, play a card, right? So you're working, you're playing, everything else. You're like, oh, crap, I got to move. So just pick it up, ta-da, walk away. Simple as that. Everything's going to stay exactly where it is. It's not going to jostle around. Even the box itself, the way you set it up, because of the plating here, it is actually a little bit of a ridge. So this is a divot. So stuff isn't going to like fall out. And it's a nice little barrier, and it's really easy to just grab anything that's in here. So you can kind of pick stuff up, move stuff around. Like you can see here, it's perfectly flat. Pick it right up, no problem. I turn things sideways. It's a really natural motion. The magnets themselves do not have enough pull to make it so that I can't pick these cards up, which I think is really awesome. So let's like set up a board here just for the sake of it. So I've got 2 stones, I've got a guy out here, and I flipped over a rune. Cool. Call stone. There you go. Pay 3. Play Sammy. Piece of cake. Put Sammy over here so you can see it a little bit better. But yeah, there you go. So the one thing to note with this bad boy is its size, particularly. So if you're looking at it, you can kind of tell the board can get kind of clogged a little quick. First thing to note is these things can totally hang off the edge and still be fine. Like, those aren't going to go anywhere. So you can really like hang things off the edge to really maximize your play space, which is great. Like, these are sticking really well to the edge here, and those just aren't moving, so that's going to help a lot. And I have another playmat here to kind of show you a comparison of play space. So let me just put down, whoop, look at that, I dropped it and they still didn't fall off. That's great. So this is like a typical playmat, and then like the workspace here, so you can kind of see that you are working on a smaller space. However, when you think about the fact that you can kind of extend cards up, really, with that, you're getting to the top and bottom edge. So, like, there's the bottom edge of the playmat, cards. There's the top edge of the playmat, cards. We can even go out, like, this way, and we're pretty much all the way to the edge. So you're just losing a little bit. So you definitely have to get conservative. However, the one thing that I will note with this that I think is the best part about its size is this is pretty much just about the same size as an airplane, like, flip-down tray. And that's what I love about it. Because I oftentimes am traveling by plane to events and stuff like that, and I'll bring decks with me, and I want to like goof around or shuffle, and you do not want to use decks on a plane on that tiny table because they're going to go flying everywhere. It's just going to be a big hassle. The other thing is too is playmat tubes, traditional playmat tubes, take up a ton of space in luggage. So with this thing, it's very simple to just kind of pack it up. You know, slide everything over here. We have our deck box and everything else. Pack it up here, and then take all our stuff off, and then just, you know, the plane is approaching its final thing. Please pack everything up. Boom. I was able to pack that up in like, what, 10 seconds tops, and then it's just ready to slip back into a bag. Super lightweight. It doesn't add much to your baggage that way. It just slides right into your bag. And then if you again want to see, so this is like a traditional like flip tray, like it's not going to be much by comparison height wise, so just you can see right there. So this thing is really cool. Huge thanks to DPK for hooking us up with one of these to give it a shot. I know that I've been looking at it for a while. The other thing is you can take it outside if it's like windy or anything else, or if you're playing at a like really small place, like go play at a coffee shop. If you're like me, Paul and I have met up a ton of times to play like a Big B or something, and we always get these like super tiny tables, and then it's like, okay, well, we gotta move it because our drinks are here and everything else, and this just makes it so I can just move my entire play space around without having to worry about anything falling off. And that's just the greatest part about this, is it's just very, very easy to move. It's very easy to pack up and put away. Looks really nice, looks really clean, and then of course, you know, it's just a nice little satisfying thunk when you set stuff down. So yeah, that is it. There is a link down below, a referral link that takes you straight to them to be able to pick one of these up yourself, and then it also helps to support the channel, as well as a code down there for you to use when you check out. But yeah, definitely check this out and use the code when you check out to help out the channel. But definitely consider picking one of these up. The only thing that I could see them maybe as a room for improvement, right, is to make a potential larger size. So this is clearly a travel option, right? But this concept, this idea is still really cool. And so I imagine, you know, if you consider just expanding it, so like make it a little bit taller, and then make it maybe a little bit thicker. You don't really have to add much. Maybe like one more segment, just so you can have a full playmat's worth. That might be pretty cool, but other than that, this is a really solid product. They did a really good job with it. So there you go, Dragon Claw Productions, play DKP, just right there. Boom. Play DKP.com check them out. Let them know we sent you. And again, huge thanks to them. Let me know what you guys think, or if this is something you think you would use. I definitely would love to hear your thoughts on it. But until next time, this has been DMO73 and DKP Accessories saying class dismissed.